We're going little sovereign domination here. Not my favorite fucking map. I hate this fucking map. It's fucking horrible. But what are you gonna do?
I think you said it best in the your LagCon podcast with Frito and Eddie. Everything that starts with an S on this game, map-wise, are terrible.
Except for Strike Zone, but Strike Zone's so overplayed now.
Oh yeah. Well, I couldn't really critique on that because I can't play this game. I really can't. Up until this morning, I was like, nah, I'm not really fussed on playing Call of Duty. But you obviously asked to like help out with the stream and all that. So I thought, let's give it a go. Let's fill in some roles.
No, you did a good job. You did what you did. You're not a competitive Call of Duty player, and that's why I was trying to give you some advice on don't run around so much. You got to play tactical. You got to pick your gunfights, pick your battles. But hey, what are you going to do? I appreciate you helping me out both in the game and in the booth. We got a 30-second countdown left to go. Do you think OGTX is going to run the table this game, or do you think that now with the almighty Knots Predator helping out the Propel team that we're going to have another game?
Well, he's going to hate me for saying this, but I think he's going to give no benefits to the other team. He's just going to end up the one that ends up being rage quitting. I'm probably going to assume OGTX will just wipe the floor with them.
The dashboard is real, according to Sergeant J here, so it looks like their strategy is going to be keep 3 at base and send 1 to B. I do not like the strategy. If we look on the overhead map, though, OGTX sent 3 players to B. There's 1 right there, which Knots ends up taking out. And a second! Wow, huge plays so far. Unfortunately, Knots ends up getting taken out. I'm on board with Right Hand, who's also on the B objective right here with this Bison, which I'm seeing more and more of, but I can't stand this weapon. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm trying. Where the hell's Knots? Oh, there he is. And now I'm watching Knots. It looks like he's about to cap B with his teammates. His teammates look like they're about to kill him. Jesus. Wake up and start coffee.
Acid Rainbow was just shooting, Acid Unicorn rather, was just shooting anything that moved, so it didn't matter if it was friendly or foe. You got to clear people off that B objective, and it looks like right here OGTX is going to take control of the B objective again. I don't know what Unicorn's doing. He's just running around in a circle in this server room right here. It looks like he's going to go, nope, he doesn't go approach the objective. I don't know what he's doing right here. It's kind of making me dizzy, so I was going to switch off of him, but he does get into a gunfight right there with Right Hand, and he does end up winning. Now, Sergeant J, what's your strategy here if you are, getting this, if you only have 1 flag? Do you try and go for B, or do you go all the way under and grab the other team's flag?
Well, it all depends. Most people will end up defending B once they cap it. That just seems to be the norm for most people playing this game. So me being different, I would end up going all the way around to try and cap. For example, C, just because that'll be the least defended, and if you can cap that, then the spawns may end up being chaotic. But if you can manage to capture B as well and get rid of the teammates, then he'll be all great. But I would go for the other objective other than B, because B is just a clusterfuck every time.
Yeah, B is definitely crazy as we see OGTX with the lead right here and with 2 flags. C4 delivery guy ADSing this hallway. It looks like they're going for the spawn trap here, Sergeant J.
Let them carry on. Spawn traps. They're evil, but sometimes with domination, you just have to do it. Especially when it...
That's the name. That's the name of the game. Is push the team back in their spawn and don't let them out.
It's all about the competitive, baby.
That's pub or pro. That's the way to play domination. So I'm on board with Left Hand here, and it looks like he's going to push onto the A flag because their team is losing the Charlie flag. So they're just going to swap home flags here. Jimmy.
Yep, I'm with him, Rugen Rob right now. Just captured A for teammates along with the Right Hand of God. Well, they got B now, so they got a really good strat going on now. So it's all about getting rid of the teammates as he takes out. Who was he? I couldn't see the kill feed, but he does take someone out with that. Right? You like that gun, dude. I can't. I don't get that gun.
Yeah, and there you see the butter knife on the window here from Right Hand too. Is if we pull up the scoreboard, 13, 3, and 2. And did you see that little beam that he ran over? I didn't even realize that you could do that. You learn something new every day when you're watching other players play. And I think for those of you that are not as good at Call of Duty as some of these other players, that's one thing you can do, is watch other people stream. Not me, although I'm probably better than some people, but watch good people stream, and you could learn new techniques every
Yeah,
single day.
I think on the conveyor belt in the middle of the sovereign that there's, when something is actually being built, it's like a piece of a tank or something, it actually rises up a bit higher, and someone actually did take me out from that position. You could actually stand on it, and it comes up, and you got a bit of an elevation, and it moves over B. And I did take someone out from using that same strat. I didn't notice until eventually I saw something move. I was like, what's up there? And sure enough, there was a player hanging on top of where the props actually comes up like an elevator. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, that was in. I remember that game. So I'm on with C4 delivery guy here, and OGTX is just pulling away with this game right now. He's making copies like Rob Schneider, and he takes out Knott's Predator, who just ended up capturing the A flag. We'll pull up the scoreboard here, and the captures look about pretty even, but this game is definitely far from.
Yeah, Knott's is doing quite good for his team. I'm quite surprised. He's actually doing the best kind of team per se. The active team, they just seem to be just messing around now. I think in their heads, they've accepted defeat, and they're just fucking around now.
That is the wrong way to approach it. His left hand here with that Bulldog, which is probably the only shotgun that I would ever use. I mean, the TAC-12 for me is not very good. There you see he also will take out Acid Griffin, trying to take his Alpha objective. And it looks like they might even get a triple cap here at the end. OGTX is who I'm talking about.
Nice.
No, they don't get the triple cap, but it's 96-59 in favor of OGTX. The fat lady is warming up her vocal cords right here.
Oh, yes.
96-59? Is that the score?
Yeah, I think so. It would have helped if I actually showed the score at the end of the game. This game's weird.
All right, 96-59 is the score. 96-59 is the score here. OGTX, you guys are going to go Federation, and Propel, you guys will go Ghosts. So you guys will get the top. OGTX will get the bottom. Good luck. All right, so this could be it, though. This could be it. 96-59 for OGTX. Any chance of Propel coming back? I mean, the backs are up against the wall.
I'll be very surprised if the Acid team do manage to hold on to those flags. I mean, OGTX are just being total dominating machines. If I was playing, I would have had no chance. I would have been the worst person to be on the team. It wouldn't have been much help, but I'll be very surprised. You know, they managed to do some crazy things before with the throwing knife in the last game. That was that was awesome. Surprising, but very awesome.
All right, so we got the long-ass countdown, and yeah, Propel Water, they've got to make some moves. I think the best thing that they could do is send 3 to B and 1 at the home flag. They have to do that, because that's what OGTX did last game, and they started out with the B flag early, and they never really relinquished it.
It's a good strategy.
I mean, of course, there is, always you got to get mid-map control and all those other things. However, the first and foremost thing you got to do is capture that objective. So let's pull out the big map and let's see what the strategy is going to be for both teams here. As we see, OGTX, I believe, is on blue on my screen, and then Propel Water is going to be the orange one. Still got fucking 10 seconds left to go. God, they got to fucking change the countdown. It's completely fucking
I actually thought that was something that you put in just to make sure people were prepared.
No.
That's so silly.
All right, so let's see what the strategy is here. It looks like, yeah, they're doing what I said. They're sending 3 over to B. I'm on with C4 delivery guy here, who is looking down this line of sight, and he is going to end up picking up a kill right there on Knott's Predator, who is not going to be very happy about that gunfight, but what are you going to do? Immigrant Rob there, throwing down the trophy system, beepity-bop, and it looks like OGTX has control of B, and the Propel guys didn't even get their home flag. You also have to remember to get your home flag as well. I mean, it's the easiest one to get, but at the same time, you got to get it, as here they're going to get triple caps.
Yeah, I've just been following Unicorn at the moment on his team, and he's just fucking around with the dice there. He's actually killing his own team. He's been dancing around with one player while the I think Rainbow was trying to capture his home flag, but his team Unicorn actually killed him. And Nuts was the only one that tried to go for B, but unfortunately, you know, you can't win a gunfight against 3 against 1. It's just not happening.
Rainbow there spraying down Immigrant Rob, and they've got to get at least 1 flag. There's no way that they could even dive. I mean, I think this game is, you know, nuff Jigglypuff, as my buddy Dutchy would like to say.
They actually got 0 points.
This game is.
It's 0-31.
They have. Do they have points now? No, they still have 0 points.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they can get shut? Do you think this could be a domination shutout? That would be crazy. Shwantz Showdown, domination shutout. Knott's pleading with the chat to get some help on his team right now. Immigrant Rob right here goes and he captures A, but somebody does capture the B flag, or the C flag rather, and that is Knott's Predator, who it looks like he's going over towards B, and unfortunately, I don't know what he just got killed by right there. Acid Griffin, though, does end up capturing, nope, he gets taken out as well, and this is all OGXT right here, Sergeant J. As you see, Immigrant Rob takes out 1, but couldn't take out a second. C4 Delivery Guys, who I'm on board with, and if you are down in the domination game, do you try and go underground through that middle area, or are you trying to work kind of the height advantage, you know, because usually in a gunfight, if you're higher than the enemy team, then you could win. And it looks like Knott's Predator has left the game. This one is going to...
I told you, dude.
The rage quit is real, folks. The rage quit is real, so unfortunately for fortunately rather for OGTX, they're going to be done, and it looks like for the Propel team has just been killing each other way too much to get on each other's team, and I'm going to answer this Knott's call.
Oh, there we go.
Knott's Predator.
I swear to God. Oh my God, I'm mad at that. You fucking kidding me? You fucking what?
This is great. I'm sorry.
Knots, you obviously haven't learned the strategy behind team killing.
I had more team kills to they had more team kills than me than they had fucking killed the enemy. I carried them the first game. How can they be that fucking bad as a team? I swear.
I think the problem is that they've accepted defeat. Well, they haven't really accepted defeat.
I honestly would not play on a team like that again in my life. I swear to God, if I do, I'm finding the people and I am going to slit their fucking throats, I swear.
Well, there's the collateral right there with the grenade, and this is out of hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. This game has gotten completely out of hand.
Fucking done.
Your Shwantz Showdown winners, OGTX, the team that does not team kill.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh Jesus.
I feel a bit of sympathy for Knots, but at the same time, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I'm really pissed off. I am not playing on a team like that ever in my life. Ever. 0-30.
Great effort by both sides in that second round, but unfortunately, OGTX is going to be the ones who are going to take down the Shwantz Showdown. Congratulations, guys, and yeah, that's going to do it for me in the stream. Thank all of you for coming to hang out and watching the tournament. Thank all of you for participating and for the people that are filling in. But let's give a big round of applause.
I want to round of applause
taking it
for that
down.
fucking team.
Amazing effort.